This is how to make have your business name as your personalised number plate in the UK. This is what I waffle on about domain names, whatever. Yeah, but I've had about 4 decades of actually doing this in a search engine. So when I actually went to domain names, I didn't have much competition at all. Because I've had years and years and years of the alphabetical numerical index the search engine. Right? Before domain names were invented, before the internet was invented. Right? So this is what you do. So you go on that dvlaregistrations.gov.uk. That website address at the top there. Yeah. So that's the website address you go on. Or just type into Google DVLA number plates, and then I'll do that because the screen keeps going on because I've got a short screen time. So you go on that website there. Right, yeah. Just type into Google DVLA, which is registration, which is for the UK where they're issued. Right, yeah. Domain names, government. So the screen you want to go down there. You got a search screen, but you got a search bar. You want to go down to advanced search. Click on advanced search. This is how to make a brandable. But see, you've got to invent a brand. Now, whether you do it if you're a business, whatever, and you want your brand name as your UK personalised number plate, you do it back to front. This is how you do it. Because the problem is that people will actually get a brand, invent a brand, make it a successful business, and then when they've got the Rolls Royce or the fancy car, the sports car, then they want to have their brand as their personalised number plate on their fancy sports car. This is the way you do it, but you've got to be good in business to do this. Which means if you can make a business out of anything, and you can make it successful, this is the way you do it. Right? So that eventually, when your business is successful, you've got your domain, you've got your business name as your personalised number plate because you bought it, the personalised number plate first, because you invented the number plate from the number plate search engine instead of actually just thinking one up. And this is how you do it. Right? You click on advanced search, which I've just done now. Right? Yeah. Click on advanced search, and you've got see, your business name has to fit into this format. This is a problem people don't understand when they want the fancy their business name. It could be a multi-billion-dollar company. You create. I don't know who you are. You see, you may be the best person in business, but I don't. But basically, this is the format your name has got to fit into. Whether it's 2 letters, 2 numbers, 3 letters, and those numbers have got to be letters. The 2 numbers have got to be letters. Yeah, for it to be a 7-letter name, yeah? Business name, or the 1 letter, 1 number, 3 letters has to be 5 letters, which is the 1 is an I in number plate speak. Or the 3 letters, 3 numbers, but the 3 numbers have got to be letters for it to be a name, a business name, yeah, on your fancy sports car, right? So the one you choose is the one that's got less numbers, which is the one in the middle, which is the prefix search, which is that one there. So how you do it is you invent a name from nothing. Here, you click on here and you click on the 1, which means you've only got 1 number. So the others are going to be letters. Okay, there you've got the A1, A, B, C. So they've got 4 letters and 1 number, the 1, yeah? But the 1 can be a letter, can't it? That looks like an I, doesn't it? Yeah? So once you click the 1, so the second character is, so on this prefix search, only 4 of the 5, there's only 1 number in there. So we clicked on the number and we put it into a 1, which is our letter I. So we need now a strong consonant for the first. So you decide, what do you want as a... I've got to be careful here because I'll buy domain names in this set by using this. So, well, in the format. Well, not I buy them, I invent them myself, but so I don't want to give any away because I like buying them myself in .com. So let's just say you won't get anything in. See, M's are valuable, right? Anything being with M. So let's just say, what would you want to have? Let's start with a V. Right? Yeah. So you choose a V. You're trying to invent a brand from nothing. So you can choose any one of these letters as the start of your brand, whatever your brand you want to be. Right? Yeah? I'm going to start with V. Right. So I want V. So now I've got a V, and that has to be a 1. So my brand name is going to be, for example, VI. And now you think, now what letters go with VI? And you need a consonant. That is probably going to be, we'll put an A, right? Yeah. So it's going to, you've got say 2 letters, 3 letters. So, but forget the A, right? Yeah. Let's go back to nothing, right? Yeah. Back to nothing, which is blank. Right? Yeah? Now it's like 5 wheels. Just spin the wheels. So you've got, say, for example, so I've got a letter. The number 1 is a letter. So the rest are all 4 letters, and you've got to spin the wheels. So you can choose what you want your brand name to start with. So I've just chosen a V, for example. Right? So I spin that. So I'm spinning the 3 wheels, yeah? And that gives me a search of however many there is, right? Yeah. So there's only 2, is it? 2 lots? And these are the ones you've got to choose from. And you've got to find one here. See, let's just put the A in, right? Let's put the A in, which reduces it. So if we put we're on our here, yeah. So we're on that. We'll just put A in there, which reduces the search, right? So we'll do this now. Then we'll update that. So we've got less, and then you choose a brand, one of these. This is what you're playing with. Next, and that's the sort of price you're going to pay, £1,000. And then you've got to find a brand that you want to actually, one of these that you can make as a brand that you like. Okay, I'm choosing a V. You can choose any letter you like. But they will all they're going fast because if you, and there you go. So there's not a lot. And that's all you had available. So if you just choose, so again, we'll just go back to the search, click on the back button, gives you the search, go into here, we'll take the V, we'll take the A out, and we'll spin the letters again, update search. Now we're going to look for, there'll be more choice because we're not just limiting it to one vowel. We can have a consonant there if we want one. And you've got to decide what you want to call your, one of these will be your brand. And that's it. If we don't like the V, we can change it to a different letter at the front and we can just find a different one that would work. And again, you're straight into that, so there's not much there in the A's, right? Then you've got the B's. You just go through the alphabet and just find something that you use a 5-letter .com. Then you've got to find, once you've found this, you've got to find the .com and hope the .com is available. And then you want, so you would have then, you've got to find one of these that works for it. Vibu. It could be a brand, right? Yeah. Then you've got to find, is it available in .com? Would it work? Do you like the brand? There's a lot of things going into it, but you're just inventing a brand that bearing in mind these have been about for years and years and years, right? Yeah? So these have been about for, you may be able to get another one if you go on like wage transfers, and they might have one that someone's trying to sell. And the battery's going to go anyway, but this is how you do it. And you buy this, and then you buy the .com. So you go onto a domain name registrar like GoDaddy, and you've got to make sure that this is one within your price range for £1,000, and your vehicle is older, which it will be, because that's, unless you're right, these are before the year 2000, yeah. As in, the Y reg was 80, A reg is W reg, X reg was Y reg was about 2000, year 2000. So unless you've got a car that's older than 23 years old, all of these will actually be able to go on it. And then you just got to find something. You've got to just find one at Vibna, Viblo, any one of these. Once you've found one that you like, remember I'm just using a V. You can use any letter of the alphabet you like. Just scroll down. But if you do it this way, you're buying the number plate first, which means you know your brand is going to fit on your number plate perfectly. And if you go into the VIBOC, whatever, and then you just go onto the domain name registrar and buy it in .com. As long as that is, whatever you find down here is also available in .com for registry for about 10-20 quid. Fibula. Could be a brand name, could be a product brand, whatever, yeah. And then all you got to do is make it a business, and then make something off the business, make it a successful business, and that's how you actually that's how you buy the number plate first, then the .com, and then you build the brand on the .com. But then you have this, and you get free advertising everywhere you go because your brand name's on your car, isn't it? And that's how you actually get your brand name on your car, because you've done it. You got the number plate first with the brand name on your car, and then you built the brand from that on a .com, the 5-letter .com, matching.com. And it makes it easier for your customers to work out how to contact you, because you got your brand on your plate. There you go. That's how it's done.